Why is it that couples still have misunderstanding despite the bond and the soul love they call? No couples they will say they love themselves. You don't
So
love
who told
your
you that there shouldn't be fight when there is love? Wait, is it like, is it this like genuinely this is your expectations?
genuinely,
Like when you're
yes.
married, you don't have
Since you love that person, you're not supposed to fight or quarrel.
okay, your teeth and your tongue. Do they love themselves?
That one is teeth and tongue.
But they love themselves and they
I
stay
can't
together.
say I can't say if they love themselves.
So what can ever live together more than a teeth and tongue?
Ah,
Since the day of your birth till you die, teeth and tongue stays together. Even when you are milking, milk teeth and everything is removing, the teeth and tongue is staying together. And they still fight. Because sometimes I have time, your teeth will bite your tongue. The problem, I don't even know how to interact with these questions, because at the end of the day, if your expectation is the fact that because you love somebody, you won't fight. So
yes.
ask yourself the question: how do fights come up? Because the fact that you love somebody doesn't mean you won't behave. It doesn't mean she won't behave. And at some point, I'm going to disagree with you. Some points you're going to disagree with me, and that will lead to fight. Because somebody wants to back down. Generally, in relationship,
Maybe they don't truly love themselves.
I say it's not about love. This is relationship now.
It's not about love.
Never.
And so why did we get married? If I don't love you, there's no how I can marry you if I
So the
don't love
person that
you.
you love, how come you still fought with the person?
So that's what I'm asking now.
Because there's nothing like love cancels fight. You can love somebody and fight. That one means nothing. You don't have the right training. Oh. Ah. So in your mind now, once you love somebody now, no fight.
Yes, you are not supposed to fight at all. Just be living peacefully.
Because the two of you are dumb now. Because it's only two dumb people that will live peacefully. I don't expect peaceful living. Because there'll be challenges. But do you agree with normal life challenges? Do you agree with that? Normal life challenges, like you struggle, sometimes you have promotion, sometimes they sack you, sometimes you give birth at
That
when
one is
you
normal.
exactly. So once you have those challenges, how do you go through it with your partner who was trained differently from you, who has different mindset than you, who have different skill set, who has different knowledge base than you? How do you now cope with it? How will two of you cope with yourselves? You forgot that with husband and wife did not go to the same school. Even if they did, they were not in the same class. Most husbands are older than their wives, and then somebody who's older than you have been through things before you. Like I was out of the university like 6, 7, 8 years before my wife got out of the university. So you expect us to have the same mentality. I grew up in another era. She grew up in another era. You know what they call Gen Z era?
Yes.
Some people are in Gen Z era. Some people are in the former one. Some people are old, like grandfathers. There's no way we think the same. There's no way we reason the same. There's no way we see the same thing. And then you put husband and wife together and you expect them to live in harmony and live in happiness. Happiness is only when you can solve your problems. Happiness is if you can argue and reach a point. That's happiness. But if you think happiness is enough fighting, you are disillusioned. There's nothing like that. Fight is part of life. As a matter of fact, we fight to stay alive. So it's just a continuation in marriage. The only thing is don't overdo it, don't cause unnecessary chaos. At least fight on things that is really worth it. I don't want us to live in Elisha. I want us to live in Lagos. That's me. But my wife can say, no, I don't like the buzzle of Lagos. I want us to live in Elisha or Ile-Ife, where there is no buzzle and we can be decent. And now we have two different angles, and now we have to start talking about it. It's like law or court. Everybody needs to start proving what they know about why they want a decision. And at the end of the day, we're going to choose one. And whichever one we choose is final. It's not a case of after we've chosen one and then 3 months later I say, maybe I still don't want, I don't want to hear that. Once we both prove it and I outprove you and we agree, or you outprove me and we agree, that becomes my own agreement as well. There's nothing like, Shebi, I did not agree before. No. There's nothing like, Shebi, I told you we should not do it before. No. Whatever we agree to do, we have done. That's how to stay happy in a marriage. That's how to stay sane. But if it is that there will be no fight, that's a joke.